So before I go into the first step, clearly identifying your symptoms, I just want to mention a little bit more about the tools. So as I said, I prefer to use journaling, doing this sort of self-interview, asking yourself, how are you feeling and why? You can also use meditation if that's more your thing, and sort of sit down, close your eyes, think about how you're feeling, and try to match specific words to your feelings. You can use something called IFS, Internal Family Solutions, where you lay down and you guide yourself sort of inside your mind to find this part of yourself that is not feeling well, and you go ask it questions and you see what answers you get back. Another one that I've used, I call the Nathaniel Branden method. Nathaniel Branden was a very spiritual, in my opinion, psychologist, and he wrote the 6 pillars of self-esteem. And he had this sentence completion exercise where you would write down a question for yourself, and then you would write the 6 to 10 endings just without thinking about it. Just see what comes down, no matter whether it makes sense or not, just to give yourself that total honesty and not judge yourself. Just whatever comes out, comes out. And I've used all these tools, and you can do your own research, look into more of them. So now we'll talk about the first part, clearly identifying your symptoms. So as you're journaling or using whatever tool you want to use, you ask yourself, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this way? What is the cause of why I'm feeling? What happened? Why are you upset? What is really bothering you? And be very descriptive, because these are your clues. The way you phrase things will be your clues to sort of narrow down why you are upset more specifically. You can start with what I call umbrella terms, which is feeling angry or sad or fearful, and then you just sort of be more specific from there. Well, why do I feel angry? Why do I feel sad or fearful? What happened today, or what's going on in my mind that is giving me that experience? I want you to feel the words. I want you to get a sense of their direction, their specificity, and where they're going, because they are taking you somewhere. They're taking you more inside yourself, more of how you're feeling. And the more specific you can be with how you're feeling, the easier it will be to more specifically define the belief behind those feelings.